Good morning, my name's Angela and I'm from Sheep Tree. Today I'm going to bite the bullet and pot these up. Some years I don't have to, some years they can go straight into the greenhouse from these trays. These are aubergines. It's a cold year this year, spring's taken a while to get going, so I think it will be a little bit longer before I can spread things out in the greenhouse. The reason I like to keep things in pots is because I can keep them all close together. And if we are forecast a frost, I mean, in the last week I've had it dip below freezing in here twice. But generally, if it's expected to go below 5 degrees Celsius in here, I will put fleece on everything. The peppers get a plastic cloche on them every night anyway, just because they're a bit more sensitive to the cool weather. But the tomatoes probably would have been alright, but if they're spread out, it's harder to protect them. It's still possible, but it's just more work, and I like less work. So yeah, my plan is to put them in this size pot. I'll see when I get them out whether this is big enough or whether they need to go up another size. The main issue isn't actually necessarily the roots, but it's the fact that they're starting to grow narrow because they haven't got the space, and I'd prefer a stronger plant rather than a leggy plant. Yeah, so I'll get cracking with that one. I've potted up 10 of the Aubergine Bionica. I had 11 plants, but one of them was looking a bit puny, and I don't need that many plants, so there's no need to try and save something that just doesn't look like it'll do very well. They're all good. I'll take some of them back up to the house with me when I go up, and I'm leaving the rest down here. And I think for now, for the next 4 days, the temperatures are going to be okay. So I will just fleece them at night. And then when we have our next little cold snap, I'll bring them all up to the house. I do have more aubergines that need potting on. I grew 2 varieties this year. It was the Bionica and the Black Beauty. The Black Beauty will come out with me next time I'm out here, and I'll pot those ones on. There are a few other things that I want to get done, and I might not necessarily do this morning. So, for example, some of my tomatoes are getting a bit big for their pots. So what I will do with this one is I will pot it. I'll pull off these bottom 2 leaves because these are the first seedling leaves, and I'll find a deeper pot and I'll pot it as deep as I can get it, and roots will form off the stem. Just stopping it getting too leggy and encouraging a stronger plant, because like I said before, it'll be a while before they actually go in the ground. These are some pumpkin plants. Previously in a video I showed how I saved some seeds from a very large jack-o'-lantern pumpkin I grew last year. And my friend Chloe, she wants to grow pumpkins just for carving for the kids. Well, probably more for her than for the kids, but you know, we'll say it's for the kids. And so they might have been cross-pollinated with something else in the garden because I have many squash growing. But hopefully they will produce a decent-sized pumpkin of some kind. And I did just throw 2 seeds in each pot, just in case they didn't germinate. And they've all germinated. So what I'm going to do whilst they're nice and small is split them out so they've got their own pot, and then I did say I will grow them on for her because she doesn't have a frost-safe space to grow these on yet. So I'll pop these in some pots that they can hopefully stay on until I can give them to her. And then I think that's me done out here for this morning. So I'd like to say thank you very much for watching and hopefully see you again next time.